Look who's here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Paige, Mandy Rose, and Sonya Deville. Absolution.
She's still my beating heart. Mandy Rose, God's greatest creation. And the rest of Absolution are here.
I have never seen you become so mesmerized by one person, Corey.
I have never seen a person like Mandy Rose. Well, what about Sonya Deville? Yeah, she's cool too. MMA background, of course, Paige. Youngest woman in history to win a championship.
And in case you're unaware, this is her house.
How'd you get in here, Saxton?
I walked in the front door.
And their opponents, first, Lita and Trish Stratus.
We're just moments away from what will likely be one of the most exciting six-man tag team matches we've seen in a very long time.
Well, given the two teams we have assembled here tonight, I would say I have no choice but to agree with you, Cole.
The baddest woman on the planet is here.
There is only one.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
And their partner, from Venice Beach, California, the Raw Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey's got her game face locked. She is ready to compete.
Oh, nasty impact. This should be great, guys, as we kick off this huge... Three-on-three contest. To the outside where she has all the time in the world to do what she needs to do.
Nailed it. She's fading here, guys. Cole, she's got to shake those cobwebs.
It is imperative.
The face destroyed. Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
She's taking on some offense here. She's got two very capable partners in her corner. Now might be a good time to bring one of them in.
Yeah, but we all know that she can dish it out just as well as she can take it. And with that in mind, I wouldn't be surprised to see her turn the tides here short.
It's been an amazing match up to this point, guys. And from where I sit, any one of these women can win this thing.
Oh, no.
She's dead, and she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
Look at Sonya Deville.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. She's starting to fight out.
Whoa, impressive.
You could say that again. I never thought she would break free from that one.
There's something so electric.
Schon so leader team.
About Trish Stratus.
There's no taller order in WWE than attempting to defeat the baddest woman on the planet. Byron, how can any woman gain a victory over Ronda Rousey?
Well, obviously, training is the utmost.
She goes for the cover. And the ref goes down.
We need a new ref out here, fast. Oh, targeting the stomach.
It's like she's tapping into some unseen energy source.
Wow. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
We talked about strategy going into a match with Ronda Rousey. Byron says it's almost impossible. Corey, would you agree?
Yeah, the only strategy I'd employ is depending on luck. Rousey's MMA losses came when she was surprised by a miracle strike, so any competitor has to hope they hit that lucky shot, too.
She is on fire.
Which beautiful technique.
Big opportunity here.
She counters before it's too late. You know, despite Ronda's rigorous training at the Performance Center and continuous improvement in the ring, here's a cover. You're not going to get her that easy.
Too early for that.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Uh-oh. And the ropes break this one up.
Great ring awareness there, Michael. Paige is rolling, so hi the children.
You fellas bringing up Ronda Rousey.
Paige with a page turner.
Nice.
Shut it down.
I was not expecting to see that at this point in the match.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Looking a little dazed here.
Yeah, she's definitely not looking herself right now, Cole.
Rampage! This might be it, guys. Look at her go.
Connects with a kick.
That should do it.
There are instances when a six-man...
Here's Trish Stratus into the quick cover.
Schon so leader team.
Harsh impact.
Is it enough, though?
What an amazing six-man tag match.
Well, tag team matches are one thing, but make it 3-on-3, and it's 3 times as good. Take a look.
Here are your winners.
Shown Zoe Carmella.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Tamina and Nia
Shown Zoe Carmella.
Jax.
Folks, here's perhaps one of the toughest women you'll ever meet. Tamina.
And not surprisingly, she looks as stone-faced as ever tonight.
Miss Money in the Bank.
And their opponents. First, from Staten Island, New York, she is Mrs. Money in the Bank, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, are you ready to admit the truth yet?
That Carmella's the most obnoxious woman in the entire women's division?
You are delusional. Mella is money.
Michael, Corey, you guys ready to feel the glow? Anyone?
And her
All right,
partner,
just me.
from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Byron, just because Naomi dances, that is not an open invitation for you to do the same.
Why?
Because Naomi's actually good at it.
I can do the electric slide. Naomi's one of the most respected superstars in all of the women's division.
Is a two-time SmackDown Women's Champion and one of the best all-around athletes in the entire WWE Universe.
But she continues to back everything she's done in the past up with substance here in WWE. Never shies away from competition, always seizing the opportunity to get better. That's what feeling the glow is all about.
Here we go, guys. Tag team action is underway. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, tear the features clean off your face.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Boom, what impact. Gals, Carmella may be in a bad way here.
Her and her partner making a great tag team. We'll see what they're made of here.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
She's really had a tough time getting out of the gates here tonight. She needs to make a change, and she needs to make it now.
And Carmella avoids the early pin.
Remarkable.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Ooh! Hip attack. So sudden.
Carmella is being shown the ropes here tonight, folks. What can she do to get out of there? She's starting to feel the pressure here, fellas.
She really needs to make a tag here, guys. There's no way she can continue like this and expect to win the match. There's just no way.
Guys, it seems to me like she's been completely out of her element right from the opening bell. Oh, my.
Tossed around like a rag doll. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Tamina now on the cover.
And Tamina stuck it.
Oh, clothesline.
The Princess of Staten Island has always...
Carmella can go into the cover. The moonwalk and Bronco Buster just got Carmella warmed up by forcing her opponents to tap out from the pain caused by the horrific code of silence submission.
The code of silence sends excruciating pain through an opponent's neck and back, where it's difficult for them to move, let alone breathe properly. The superstar should do the smart thing and submit before a serious injury occurs.
Knee drop. Jeez.
Man, what a leg drop.
Nail, she goes for the cover.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo.
Oh, no. Here we go. Tamina sees it.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
Headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
What's the next move for Naomi to turn things around quickly to remain in this thing? I think this match is starting to take it all out of her, guys.
I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to make it to her corner and make the tag.
Oh, nasty flipping senton.
So many things are said about Naomi's athleticism and aerial abilities, but when the superstar locks in her bad place submission, her opponent taps out in the blink of an eye.
Quick thinking by Nia Jax.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Elbow drop.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Boom! With the damage sustained by Naomi.
Oh, what a leg drop.
Oh, makes my stomach hurt. Game, set, match. This one is over.
Now, can Nia Jax make the most of this?
Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around.
We all know how devastating Naomi's rear view finishing move is, but to see how she's developed this submission maneuver and the excruciating pain her opponents endure, it's no wonder the hold is called a bad place.
Naomi's got more moves than you can count, and I think she has a few she can use to finish off an opponent. The bad place submission shows how she's
Tamina is looking.
the super kick. This match is slipping away from Naomi here. Geez, I don't like Naomi's chances in this one.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, now it's Tamina Snuka.
He's back in full control.
Will she win it here?
And we have our winners.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here are your winners, Tamina and Nia Jax.
Big pinfall victory here tonight.
few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw these teams going back to it at some point in the very near future.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Product of the Hart family dungeon, carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment. Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Yeah, the daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Got the power of her father and the finesse of her uncle. Maybe the most respected superstar in the entire women's division.
The baddest woman on the planet.
It absolutely amazes me how quickly Ronda Rousey and seamlessly made her transition from the world of mixed martial arts to WWE. She improved.
And their opponents, accompanied by Alexa Bliss, Alicia Fox, and Mickie James.
And here comes the always foxy Alicia Fox.
Easy now, Cole. Remember, you have a match to call.
And here we go. Tag team action underway. And who's starting this one off for her team? The Queen of Hearts, Natalya.
Targeting the back. Very effective.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner. Oh!
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish blast kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there, the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
Since day one of arriving in WWE, Ronda Rousey has always said she wants to earn what she gets. Rousey is driven to have the respect of those that she respects.
Yeah, and Ronda has all the money she ever needed and all the time she ever wanted to spend it. But she chose to pursue this career as a WWE superstar to show that she is more than just a fighter.
Oh, an elbow drop. Speaking about Ronda earning her keep, Byron alluded to how Ronda isn't here for a quick cash grab. She's here to be the best. That said, some of our female superstars are a little embarrassed at the attention and opportunities Ronda's had.
Well, major opportunities came quickly for Ronda, true, but remember, she was challenged into them. She came into WWE with a humble attitude to rise up the ranks, but she just found herself at the top faster than expected. Whether it's in a ring, an octagon, or on the big screen, Ronda Rousey has truly embodied her nickname, the baddest woman on the planet. And that's a title she puts on the line every time she fights.
Byron touched on Ronda Rousey's nickname as the baddest woman on the planet. Her Olympic, MMA, and WWE careers certainly support the name that the public gave her, but it does put a huge target on her back.
Yeah, but Rousey welcomes any challenge, Cole. 15 consecutive MMA victories, all by submission or knockout, all but one concluding in the first round. And she's continued that dominance in WWE. Any woman who wants to challenge Ronda's moniker has more guts than brains. In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammates must have that. Looking at it. Oh, the mitt kick right on the money. What's going to happen now?
She is on fire.
She's looking at it.
Oh, spiking DDT.
She got it good there.
Natalya is in trouble.
Oh, man, they don't even seem hurt after that.
It's going to take more than that.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. But a team...
Natalya going for the submission.
DDT! Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
Ooh, what impact. Flying forearm.
Natalya's version of the sharpshooter taught to her by her uncle, WWE Hall of Famer Bret Hitman Hart, is perfectly executed and can snap an opponent's back like a twig.
and her partner's looking to get back in there.
She's tired of resting. She wants to go.
Natalya's certainly learned this business from some of the best. When the Queen of Hearts takes that first step and turns over her opponent, the sharpshooter's locked in, which means it's all over for Natalya's adversary.
The sharpshooter is one of the most famous finishing maneuvers in sports entertainment. All it takes is seeing Natalya slap the submission on an opponent to see why. Look at her go. This is going to be bad for Mickie James. She is on fire.
She's able to get out of the way there.
From the hallowed ground of the Hart Dungeon in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya debuted in WWE.
There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now. Look at her go.
Alicia Fox is in position.
This might be it. Oh, my. Can't waste any time here.
And she kicks out.
That's too early for that.
Natalya began competing in singles action and formed a...
Is that it? Is it over? Oh, man, Ronda Rousey doesn't even know where she is.
Pinning predicament. Only a 2 count.
She's still in this one.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Takes her down.
Wow, nice move right there.
Look at this, Byron.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the team...
Not so fast. She breaks it.
Yeah, but it's got to just be a matter of time before she gets picked off here.
Oh, man, she's rolling.
Cover here. Barely at 2.5.
Wow, what's it going to take? Alicia Fox got out of there in time.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in a 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the 3rd fall was ruled a double count.
Here we go a second time. You can... Ooh! The cover.
A win like that says a lot about a duo.
Quite a show here.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here are your winners, Alicia Fox and Mickie James.
Nice teamwork by these two here tonight.
This is one of those wins you don't forget anytime soon.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match.